pentatonic minor, pentatonic major, pentatonic minor pentatonic versus major pentatonic. I'm going to illustrate this by talking about the one and only Angus Young and his You Shook Me All Night Long solo, classic. And I'll just show you real quick. I'm going to run through the solo. All right, so let's talk about the first part of the solo in G minor pentatonic. Here's where he goes over to G major pentatonic. Now if I play that up on the 12th fret, you can better see that. The major pentatonic starts in E. G major pentatonic. All right, now he goes back to G minor pentatonic. And now he's back, or I go back to the regular G minor pentatonic position on 15. Alright, now here's where it gets interesting. I would call that G minor pentatonic, but then it comes down to the major third. Very subtle, but very cool. Now he's in major pentatonic. Back to minor pentatonic. Back to major pentatonic. So very cool, back and forth seamlessly, but it doesn't sound like he's switching necessarily between two scales, and that's the beauty of Angus Young. Okay, so now I'm going to play with a little backing track in A and show you how you can seamlessly go from A major pentatonic to A minor pentatonic. So where's A major pentatonic? 2nd fret. A minor pentatonic, 5th fret. So I'm going to start this off. I'm going to play very similar fingering positions over A, and you can kind of see how they both work. A major pentatonic. A minor pentatonic. Alright, so there I'm doing pretty much the same exact patterns, but just alternating between the two, and you can kind of see how they both work and how it opens up, some dynamics in your playing where, the old cliche, the minor sounds mean and gritty, and then the major sounds all happy and happy, joy, right? So you get the difference between that's kind of mean and gritty versus which almost sounds, a little happy, a little more maybe country, bluegrassy type of thing. Now there's some other things you can do staying in the minor pentatonic position, but throwing in a couple of notes. There's 3 notes that I like to throw in where you can go between minor and major without changing positions. So let's say A minor again, since it's easy to follow. If you add the major third, and then if you add, in this case, it's F sharp, and then B, those 3 notes can switch you what I believe is from A minor to A major pentatonic. So for example, A minor pentatonic, you might go, something like that. Now let's change it up and let's add some of those major notes in there. Or so you got minor and then major. Major. So if you just playing around in this little box between here and here, there's a lot of things you can do to spice it up. And you start throwing in bends, and you can really make it interesting. Some vibrato. And let me just show you with a backing track. I'm just going to be going back and forth minor major to give you an idea. Okay, so I hope that gives you, something to think about. Again, play around if you're in, let's say, a jam based in A, and you're mixing both. But what you don't want to happen is that you sound too like you're reading scales out of a book, right? So throw in some bends, throw in some vibrato, and just go for it. Pentatonic Minor, Pentatonic Major.